Oxford, Mississippi. Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the BYU Cougars and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with BYU's head coach. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Straight ahead, it's Valentine. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game. Got the first down. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. BYU with the 1st and 10. The corners are walked up tight. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Run inside. It's Lacey. Enough to move the chains. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Sells the run. Wants to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Knocked down immediately.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse, Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Smashes through the tackle. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Look out! Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Now here's Songa Bolatelli. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Upstairs to make the catch. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Out wide left, it's Smith. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes with the return. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. On the move, it's Lacey. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and you've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, it's Valentine. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Sangapolitelli got a man in the middle. Turning on the Jets. Smashes through the tackle. 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Coming out with it, it's Coleman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to...
Pulls in the deep ball. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, a big-time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Caught. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Trying to run, it's Lacey. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. With the draw, it's Coleman. Next going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Really nice play call.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got a chance to take this one back. So a drive there of 85 yards, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And man, you gotta love that from your quarterback. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Hits inside. It's Valentine. He's got enough. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
To the ground. He's got it again. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. It's complete to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli throws for the tight end. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. BYU right back to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. JKS escapes the pressure to his right. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But Give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, Matt, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Right side, it's Lacey. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Drops back on 1st down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
3rd and long right here. Quick give. It's Lacey. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli looking for a big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his 1st sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw one first. Hauls it in. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the number 9 team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And it's the Bruins coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Second down, gonna throw it. Under pressure. Out wide right, it's Johnson. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Right at the line. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB. And
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Man, really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. Right side, it's Johnson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Rebels are marching down the field. Running inside, it's Lacey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
29. Wide, 29.
Second down, going to throw it. The quick out. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and then throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The give to the single back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Sangapolatelli. They're all over him. Left side is Smith. At the 45 on his way. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking for space. It's Valentine. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football.
Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up at this point in the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Back to pass on second down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Drives inside. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And I know everybody's looking at that clock as it ticks, and we're down a couple of possessions, but nice job getting the first down. But this offense has to stay in hyperspeed, right? Down 2 possessions, got to throw the football, use the sidelines, use the middle of the field, especially as you get close to that 2-minute mark.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going for it all. He's got it way down the field. Touchdown, Rebels. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a crease. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground with the counter. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Powers inside. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? A situation like this late in the game, and the offense might be content just to barge right into the middle of that crowded run D. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They've got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run, and nothing doing. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He wants a big play here late. Upstairs, he's got it. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Changing the routes with his receiver. Last chance coming up. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Rebels. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
No surprise this late in the game. They need to go for 2 to try to extend that lead to a field goal. This quarterback happy enough to take a knee and head to the locker room, but the defense still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use them.
29, BYU 28. Number 97, set to kick it off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. JKS rushes on. Blasted as he lets it go. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.